Well, I got Kenny up in the house.
Don't put me on YouTube or Facebook.
I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be Facebook.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Mike does it all the time just to mess with me. I said, I don't let people know what I'm doing. They think I'm handicapped because of my disability.
Well, I mean, I put you on YouTube. You might be famous.
No.
I might send you a check. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're wired me up a switch.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's probably what I should have done all in the beginning. I just could have plugged the button. Well, no, that one you had to wire up. So we got some jankiness going on, but we're trying to figure it out. Get a little bit more light on the subject. You know, also you've got like 6 jets on each one of these carburetors. So there's 2 up here, there's 4 in the bowl. Also, like on his enricher solenoid, which I have laying down here, you can get a service kit for this. So if you notice, that one's broken. Luckily, this one's still intact. All right, Amazon strikes again. It's another one of them cheap pumps that don't pump. There's no pumpage. Alright, we got this Evinrude VRO. It's actually, he's had it over here before. It's a 90, so it's a V4, right? The tag, I don't know, I have to look it up again, but it's like right there. VE 90 TLE. I think it's IG. I took a picture of it, look it up. But so we diagnosed it, and I checked, you know, did the timing for him, but I felt like he needed a carb job and he needed some other stuff, and he's kind of low on funds. So, you know, I gave him what information he needed, and then he went and he did a carb job on it. This is almost a year later. It's probably late June, early July. I was looking at the estimate. I think it was July something or others. And anyway, it's rough island, and it's just bogging on him real bad. Right, so yeah, he put new fuel line, put a new bulb. You know, looks like he's got the arrow in the right direction. He is hooked onto some of his old tank line, but I don't know, I was looking at it. It probably seems to be fine. But he did a carb job, and he bought an aftermarket, you say it again, an aftermarket fuel pump. So he threw some parts cannon at it, and now he's got problems. So you can get the rebuild kit for the fuel pumps, or you can get a new fuel pump, or you can do away with the VRO, and then you can go to mixing your gas and but you got to put a double pumper on there, which I have that pump. Anyway, we don't have proper tie wraps. I can see that. So we need the curved ones like I have. I'm not saying that that's the problem. I don't know. I guess the first thing to do is check our compression. Second thing to do is look at our plugs. Then we're gonna look at fire and compression again. Well, that one's really on there. Wow. Huh. Anyway. So we got one. That's right. We got two. That's right. Yeah, I don't see anything obvious. That's why it's always good to start there first. Alright. Here's where we're at. I verified this. And see, now he must have fuel, because now we're at 120. And I wrote this down before, it was at 100. So it's actually, hopefully it's alright. We got spark. I verified we got spark. Now I can turn the key off and I can just go through all of them, make sure they're right. While the ups guys delivering stuff. Almost said pizza. That sounds good, don't it? I mean, come on now. I got another boat coming I'm waiting on. Just trying to get done when I get done, so I may not, like, you know, comment about everything. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, one other thing I thought about, you know, what that also tells you is that your kill switch is working and your neutral safety switch is working. Yeah, we're 120. You know, you could do it wet. You could, you know, you could do it wet, like pump up your fuel and then put your gauge in. Or you could do it dry. See, it seems like this one's kind of dry to me, which that's not cool. You know, see how that's pumping stuff out, so I don't know. That should be enough. And we got, looks like really around 130. So, I mean, that's good. It means it's getting something. Otherwise, yeah, let's do this bottom one. So the bottom one seems like it's getting more fuel. So he probably has this not really set right since he redid all this. No telling if it, you know, how he did on. Alright, come on. Just gotta kind of let it find its own way. You don't want to cross that up, it's easy. Yeah, so anyway, who knows? I don't know. Trying to figure it out. We got spark. So far, we got compression. Alright, now what's that? I mean, that's almost 130. It's like 128. Anyway, so yeah, when he brought it over here before, he must have, like, you know, had it sitting for a while. The plug wires do need, I don't remember what, I'm gonna have to look at invoice, see what all we did, but really it looks to me like it needs new coils and it needs, I mean, it's got decent spark. But maybe that's something we'll do, is like go ahead and measure the resistance of these and just see what they are, you know. Yeah, that's something to do. So yeah, because we got good compression, we got spark. Now we just gotta have time, and you know, you gotta have that fuel and air time. It's got the same thing Foreigner had. Double vision. 130, 130. 120. 120. Man, she ought to eat. So what's going on? He said he didn't mess with any of these screws. I bet he's way out of time. It's probably something simple. I'm kind of curious to see if this thing advances. So I got, here's the thing you can look for. I mean, it's dirty, man. It needs to be cleaned. But see this arm? This is coming down here, but he's got this tie wrapped. And I'm thinking need to maybe undo that tie wrap. I'm gonna put this all the way forward, and you guys, I'm gonna come back and look at that and see if it moved. So right now we're dead in the middle. So if it should go one way or the other. I don't know. We'll see. Well, so you guys, what I'm saying is, be my eyeballs. Maybe. It didn't move. Sorry there, folks. Get some power to this light. It's been using it today. It's cold. Lithium batteries, man, they don't like cold. It's not real cold, though. See, that should have moved. And it didn't move. It's kind of stuck to there. Alright, well, that's interesting development. Yeah, that's your trigger. So it's not moving whatsoever. It feels like it can go, but it's like locked for some reason. But I don't think, you know, I think maybe we can get rid of that tie wrap and free it up just so we can just make sure. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. This is going over to his trim, so I'm not worried about that. But why is this not moving? So this should move. But this should move. This is our timing. This is our advance. And so we're going to come back to here. And this one should go all the way to here. And I'm going to pull this back to here and see what it looks like. Okay, so it did bring it back. So now it's back to here. So then our timing stop on this one is probably down here. So let's see if we hit our stop. So that's as wide open as we get. And the carbs are probably not even close. So one little screws to get in there. I'm gonna have to get in here to look at this and take this cable off and you know, reset his, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like he's got this coming to here, or probably just left it from wherever I did it. But see, I think this is fine. I think it's this cable or something. And I had to take a step back for a minute. I was blowing my mind. I mean, so I took the cable off, and then, well, now it looks more normal. Like, okay, so that would be wide open throttle. Need to take the front plate off and look in there and make sure he's got it, you know, and reset the carbs. But then if we go right here, then where stop is here, I bet you that's, so we can check. I got my timing light out here, and I'm gonna check this and see what it hits at. And but you can see like the cable down here, it's not even where close. So I know if it got turned or what have you. I was taking this off, so I'm gonna take that back off so I can get this cable right. You know, I don't know, it might turn, but it's gonna have to go in, you know, like a lot. You gotta have little hands. It's like it's the opposite of what it should be. Like they had it all the way out, and maybe it should have been more in. See, there's a little arrow, and right there, man, I mean, you're right in the middle of that. So if you get that lined up, see, I mean, it's gotta go pretty far. I'm getting there, though. Train kept rolling. So when I hook this back up, We'll see, we're still like, probably there's okay, but then we just need to reset our, I can still go further, because I got it backwards. Yeah, I think we got to adjust this a little bit, because somebody monkeyed with that. Otherwise, it needs to be right there. So I still got to go in. You can't, I'm in the way again, ain't I? You probably can't see any of this. Yeah, that might work. It's a little high there. And this little bolt down here, man, is kind of a pain in the hooski. Yeah, thank God it's been nice weather. I can actually go here and work. Yeah, that threw me for a loop there for a second. Let's see what happens once we put it in gear. See if it kind of gets us open like we're supposed to. It should go, like if it goes down, yeah, it should push that open, right? We may have to adjust this. We're pretty close. Definitely probably got to adjust our carb. It's probably something maybe we should just go ahead and do. Make sure that they're absolutely, you know, closed. And then I'm going to shoot the timing mark with this thing. See, now we're not close. Yeah. I don't know. How are we going to get this to there? We're going to have to keep going in. Need to get, so it will pick up a little bit. But we need to get it as taut as I can. Because I'm guessing this up here is where it needs to be. It needs to cradle against this. So I'll get real close. So I don't know how this happened, but that's what I'm thinking. So the moral to this is, make sure you're in neutral before you do this. So we're gonna come and bring this back, and I'm gonna match it up with a little arrow that's right here. All right, there's a little arrow right there. And so now I know that I'm in neutral, now I know my location. So it probably was close before, so now I just back it out and pull a little tension too, and that should be right now. And then it's a matter of seeing like how they open the carbs. I want to check that initial timing, so you can see I got a bunch to go. Alright, I got that back on. That should be where it's supposed to be. So much for my plan. I was just gonna check that initial timing. It's still not close, but kinda. And then put it in forward gear and see it's loose. I don't know. And see about that, but I'm gonna loosen these fittings on these carbs, because I guarantee you he didn't check those. And then you almost need to do this with 2 screwdrivers. You stick one in here. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then you just take this other one. You can pop it loose. See, they weren't. That wasn't right. Same thing with this one. Come on. Yeah, that wasn't right. Not even close. So this was the one that, you know. So what I like to do is just make them, I know that closes. And so then the one on the bottom, I know it's closed. Now I can tighten it. And this one's supposed to have like, I don't know what it is. It's like something 20,000s or 30,000 or something. We'll start it right here just to see. But now if I take that all the way open, yeah, it feels like it's going right where it's supposed to. Yeah, see, now the carbs are open. I guess let me see where it's even firing. So we'll go there. Seems like it ain't getting fuel. Ain't got no fuel in it. Bulb's hard. It's firm. But it fired on carb spray. Must have fouled out our plugs already. I'm not sure what to think of it. Oh, a time light out here. I'll fire it up. Probably won't have enough time to get to it, but I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, and then we ran out. So maybe we just need to open this up a little more. Pump it, see if it's definitely not getting fuel. So I don't know, you know, if he's got the, come on, my thing has not been doing right. So yeah, tomorrow I'll mess with it. I don't want to go too late here, and see what I can figure out tomorrow. I'm done. But yeah, he's got timing, compression and sparkages, and he's got everything he needs. So he just doesn't have a proper link and sync, or either that, or we're back to the same deal. He really just needs this carburetor's gone through, and I don't know how he did it, you know. That's the thing, you know, just have to go back through and clean the carbs, see what he's gonna pay, you know. What else do you do? This Evinrude 90. What is going on with you? I think it's got some carburetor problems, but I'm still kind of, I did the compression test last night. Man, I hate these things. All right, you gotta go back, and this side's gotta go up. I got a lot of stuff to do, folks. The thing I wanted to look at was yeah, it's set at 4. So I think the timing's right. I think we got something happening with the carbs and stuff. We have to get them off and try to figure out what's going on with them. I guess I could take like see if it's even getting any fuel. I don't know. I'm just kind of discovering stuff. But supposedly he did the carbs. It's definitely not getting fuel. I ran it with carb spray. It started right up. So something has happened. He did tell me that this primer solenoid, one of the lines, is about half broke. So what I'm saying is this is all right. So we just go ahead and take the carbs off and see if we can figure out what's going on with them. Obviously some kind of link and sync thing. This thing, you got to take a lot of stuff out of the way. So I'll just do it, and maybe take an hour or so and get this, see if I can get this figured out. He's got the plastic bowls. Well, they look like they're in good shape, but we're trying to see what we can figure out here for them. It's definitely fuel. So I got my tank hooked up where it was, and we still like wouldn't fire. So it's not like, it's either not getting the right amount of fuel, something's happening. I'm not sure what it is yet. I guess let's see what we can figure out. So this is the bottom carb. Yeah, there's a little bit of fuel come out of it. So it's getting fuel. It's plastic carbs, man. I mean, they're fairly simple carbs, but when they're dirty, they're dirty and they just won't clean up. It's tight. Well, do you have a good O-ring? Okay. And then down in there is gonna be a jet. Down in there is a jet. We need to get that guy out of there. So you need the right screwdriver for this. And this I don't think is gonna work. I'm gonna have to get my other skinny screwdriver. Yeah, see, it's not long enough. So let me get it. This might work. We'll see. Probably not. No, it fits in there. Seems kind of loose. There it is. She is doesn't say. I mean, it's clean. Okay, well, let's see about the other side. Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe improperly adjusted float. Not sure. Okay, that one is kind of loose. I mean, it's clear, but it's, I don't know. Let's take the bowl off. It's not super tight. No Loctite. Might be overdosed, because that's a lot of evidence of oil. See that? So I mean, that's a lot. So we have something going on there. That was evidence of, you know, they had Loctite on it from the factory. Yeah, you can see all that oil. Same thing. Let's see what he's got going on with the float. I'm sure. Get a pick.
For the last, I'll tell you what I did. You know, during the ice storm last, what was it, about 10 days ago?
Yeah.
I was pulling our generator out front. Just in case we needed it.
Yeah.
On wheels. It's a big one. And Miss Lee, my wife's brother, come to get it.
Yeah.
And I was pulling it out there to his vehicle backwards.
Yeah.
And I slid, but it caught me. I didn't fall. It was heavy enough. It caught me, you know.
Oh man.
I hurt my back.
Yeah, that always sucks, man. I had a couple times on the road where, you know, because we was like bending over, grabbing cables and stuff or different things.
Yeah.
And you know, you think you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and
I like that bird feeder you got.
it's pretty cool. That's a camera.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know if I showed that to you or not. I mean, he just put new yeah, see, that won't fit. He just
Hey,
cleaned these carbs, but they ain't worth a shit.
What's that? Carburetor.
Yeah, he cleaned them, but watch it, I got fuel definitely going right now.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah, just stand over there behind me. Yeah, that whole, it'd be like Cheech and Chong, man. It'd go up in smoke.
It wouldn't. People think it would, but it wouldn't.
Oh, we'll find out.
I worked at a gas station when I was in high school. Harper's gas station, it was full service.
Yeah.
I know.
Why, you see it blow up?
No, it won't.
Blow up.
It won't.
Well, then
We
on
used to
TV,
race-
they show it.
We used to race to this one green car. See if you could get to it fastest.
Yeah.
Pump her gas. Good looking girl.
What am I looking for? Oh. Totally lost here. I need my special
You
screwdriver.
caught me. I was fixing to finish eating. I got some Burger King this morning. I was
Yeah.
fixing to eat and finish eating. And I was watching TV and playing on my phone when you called or text me. And I was fixing to go back to Laverne, but get some kerosene. They got cold last night. I didn't know it was going to.
Yeah, it's still February, man.
Yeah, I know it.
You just teased us for a minute. That's all it did.
Huh?
That's all it did is just teased us for a day.
Yeah. It was that
It's like,
pneumonia
oh, yeah.
weather.
I had to put my bibs back on. I'm about ready to have to take them off, though.
All mine's in his
Man,
washing machine, and he's got a brand new washing machine, and the power went out, you know, and the water bursted. It messed up a new washing machine, but it just went out of warranty. So it didn't spin all the way out.
Yeah, that sucks, because then what do? Do you turn it into home? You can't, if you turn it into homeowners, you're screwed. You know?
He's fixed to get NES. He was at a motel for 8 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that
But
sucks.
see, his pension's only almost $9,000 a month. He don't need no money, huh?
No, I don't sound like it.
He wants me to move back in, but I can't leave this neighborhood, Jeff.
Well, don't do it.
I'm not going to. There's too many people around here. Love me because I'm back.
Yeah,
And I take care of people. I don't do nobody wrong.
right.
I'm even going to start going to church.
Oh, really?
The two ladies want me to.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the one in the blue house across the corner from us.
Oh, really?
And
Try to get some religion in you?
I got religion in me. You want me to start preaching to you?
Never does.
You want me to start preaching to you?
I mean, whatever, it's fine.
No.
See,
I
they
got
could have
it.
made that notch a little bigger so you could get a screwdriver in it. See how wide it is?
Yeah.
It's just so tight, man.
That's a jet there, isn't it?
It's the seat for the
seat,
needle.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And it hurts me.
I may just leave it if I can't get it out. Oh, there it goes.
Hurts me to sit down and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my back.
You do any of those exercises?
No, I can't.
You should try it.
I work it. I do my
Well,
work.
you just lay on your back and pull up, or.
I gave Susan across the street in the blue house a brand because she gave me that other bike I got and a helmet. She gave it to me and some other things. So I gave her this brand new seat that you sit on and you pull the ropes.
Yeah.
It folds up and everything. I gave it to her because she's a good lady. She cooks me chili all the time, pots of it.
Really?
Yeah. Her and Miss Niner gave me a birthday card with $50 in it.
That's the lady who wants you to go to church?
Yeah. She's been after me. I take Miss Niner to Susan. I don't know about Susan. She don't appeal to me.
Yeah.
Miss Niner's the one right next to us in the swimming pool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What denomination she do, though?
I forgot where the church is even. It don't matter as long as you go.
Well,
to me, I mean, I'd say Baptist, I'd say.
Oh, Baptist. They all have their little, different things, and,
Yeah.
it's all part of God's deal, but some things like Jehovah's Witnesses, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm not a Bible fan, but I was raised, I got a grandpa, Uncle Raymond. He was a horse trader. He could take his eyeball out like me. He could take his eyeball out.
You could take, no, don't take your eyeball.
Here,
that freaked
you
me
wanna
out.
see it?
No, I don't want to see it.
I can't take mine out. He could take his out.
Oh, no, that would just.
But he was a horse trader, but he was a preacher.
See how gummed up oil that is? That's not good. He's a preacher?
He passed away. But Joe Bob and Joe Alice lives. They got his house because they're family. Joe Bob's my mom's brother. He worked for Paul Simon. You know who Paul Simon is?
Yeah, he used to come to my Uncle Nuck's cabin for Christmas every year on
Did he really?
Christmas Eve.
Paul Simon?
Yeah, the guy with the bow tie.
At the White House.
Yeah, he was a senator, I think, or congressman.
Yeah.
No, he was a senator.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to come over to my uncle's house every Christmas. We'd go out to his cabin on Christmas Eve, and he'd always come over.
Known, then.
He didn't always come over, but he came over.
You're well known.
I don't know about well known,
hey, Jeff,
but that happened. That is true. You can ask Chuck.
Yeah.
See, there's gasoline. You see that?
Yeah. Because the jets are gummed up.
Yeah, I think he just. I don't know. He cleaned it himself, so, man, unless you put him in ultrasonic sometimes, it just ain't worth the crap.
Yeah.
But you can't. I bidded this guy, I bid this job, and he was like, oh, that's too much money. That seems like, I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to get into.
Take it somewhere else, huh?
I don't want to do it. Then take it somewhere else.
You told me if you don't want to do it, you bid it out high.
Well, I don't bid it high. I just, because what's going to happen is, as soon as I start, then there'll be something else or whatever, it'll take twice as long. And so you kind of got to bid it high.
Yeah. And
then, if I find it doesn't take me near as long, I'll take that off, so I don't try to, just kill somebody, you know what I mean? I try to just be fair.
Yeah.
And,
you got a good little...
Really, it works out for them because, they gotta find somebody to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And was New Year's Eve, you said something about coming down here?
Oh, I went live, but I'm having problems with my computer's really not, doesn't have enough RAM memory. I've got one on my laptop. I'm going to start doing live events, or live shows, whenever I want.
Yeah. But
I'll probably use my laptop because it's got a lot more So the jets are kind of okay, but
Yeah.
it's probably dirty inside the carb, and it's all gummed up from that oil. So
Yeah. Anthony got it. I pulled his garage. I hooked up all 18 lights in his garage for him.
Oh, really?
18 lights in his.
That guy, the wood guy over there?
No, this is Mike's brother.
Oh, okay.
His older brother. I mean, he's a jack of all trades, but we take things apart and get them running and stuff. But I pulled out a brand spanking new Baja out of all his. It was covered up and stuff fell over in there on it, and it never ran. And it wasn't supposed to have gas in it because it was a raffle, and he won it about 18 years ago. And it's sitting in his house in one of the bedrooms. He's never had it on the road, never had gas in it. Never gas or oil. Well, I go check the oil and it's full and find out that it had gas in it, so we're having to pull the carburetor off now. Actually, we're just going to do the bowl and we'll get it going. It'll kick over and run for a minute, but it won't stay running because it's not getting gas.
Yeah.
That man is very intelligent.
Well, like on this stuff, you know, see, man, it's just a lot of oil on this, overdosed. A lot of this stuff, like, you can kind of do a general, but you really got to put it in like an ultrasonic cleaner.
See, I'm respectful. I put my cigarette butt in the trash can.
Thank you.
I left it burning though. No, I didn't.
Oh,
No,
God.
I didn't.
Yeah. Burning down the house. See them two little jets way up there? Yeah, if you don't take them out.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
got to.
They look clean, but
Maybe you don't know though. They might look clean.
they
and
might
they might
have a
be.
little debris.
Yeah. You never know. That might be you put it back together and it won't run.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't take them out,
Yep.
then you'll get screwed later.
Yep.
And, you know, we're just like, that's 30 and 38. Now, there might be both 38s. What's this one? This is the top. That's a 38. Yeah, they're all 38s. We'll just take them out. Maybe. Maybe. Just throw them in the ultrasonic. Just clean these carbs. Let me see how they did. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know. It's still not really showing itself. I'm kind of thinking or leaning towards the fact that it didn't have the float set right. And it was overdosing. So I think that's the main thing. It's like it was overdosing. So I guess I'm gonna get this figured out. Well, I did what everybody else forgets to do. Down in there, there's a jet. And that's the dude that usually clogs. So let me get these out. Maybe I can clean them. Well, morning. It's the next day. Have my coffee. Trying to figure it out. Tell you what, them birds, they have been, I even put cayenne in it just to fend them off some, but they have been destroying the bird feeder. So I'm gonna have to put some more cayenne in it, I guess. I thought a little would be all right, but apparently they don't care. But it'll run the blackbirds off, I think, after a while. Especially them guys that, I forget what they call them now. I would never know until I got that bird feeder. I have to look at my phone just to remember the name. What the heck? Anyway, working on this Evinrude, and I got the carbs back on. You know, it's like he did it, like he was kind of okay with his job because he cleaned them originally. I know we got some, you know, but yeah, originally I have this loose. I'll tighten it up in a minute. But what was I gotta tell you? I don't know. Oh yeah, so I'm telling you, man, it's early. Yeah, so on this bowl, plastic bowls, like, of course, you clean them. You don't put them in the ultrasonic or you're gonna warp them. It does depend on like how you kind of tweak these down. So then, you know, also you've got like 6 jets on each one of these carburetors. So there's 2 up here, there's 4 in the bowl, and you know, same for your second carburetor. So first time around, I forgot my 2 other jets that were in the bowl, so I had to throw them back in the ultrasonic and clean them and check them and put them back in. So the, you know, like the air idle circuits, not like we have a screw we can adjust, they're just set. So in that respect it's easy, but in the respect that you got to put these were loose when I took this apart, is you got to have them on there tight, and you got to have your gasket right. And this one down here is a real booger to get in, and I don't even know how, but both sides, the bottom is going to be like your nemesis. So what you can do is measure this distance, get your sacrificial 3/16. You know, mine's real long, so it comes way out here, and then just, you know, cut it off. And that's my best thing I can tell you to do to get that thing on and off. But then so he had the wrong tie wraps on, so we put, you know, radius tie wraps on, used our gun, we got them tight, and then made sure all our oiler lines look to be intact. And then yeah, I put it back on. And that's when you'll find the leak, and you're like, ah, crap. Because once you take them apart, if you don't loosen each screw real, like just barely, and then, you know, it's plastic, so it warps. So you can do this for a while, but you get you some, in this case I got 400 grit sandpaper, but you could go, I don't know, I think 400 grit's like just right, because you don't want to go too far. Anyway, I get you a flat surface, and then lay your bowls down and just row them flat, put them back on. So I put this back on, I had to shut the cover and then see if this thing will pump up, if it will leak. So I don't know if you can see it down here. One good thing, you can wrap your arms around this engine, but yeah, it doesn't have a tie wrap there. So let's see if we can't clean that up. And also, like on his enricher solenoid, which I have laying down here, You can get a service kit for this. So if you notice that one's broken, luckily this one's still intact, the main one. We're probably gonna get a ball I could set this kind of in and see, you know. Anyway, these also have a port where you can, you know, you can check them. Usually you can see it visually, like, oh, this thing is leaking. So right now both of them are off. So both of them are going to each carb. So I don't know if this thing will run really with my hoses off. It'd be just like a car having vacuum lines. So I don't know. Let me go ahead and try to start it, and then we also want to make sure, you know, you don't put choke or anything there. I could try, but really it needs the cap. So I may just skip this and order the cap and just wait till I get the service kit, and then I can redo that, put this kind of all back together. But right now, I guess the only thing I'll do is fix that, and then we'll try to move on. Yeah, everywhere where there was a square tie wrap, every one of them was leaking. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm done.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm about to fire this up.
Been on my hands and knees, so it wore me out. Damn, my nose. There.
It's not good.
Huh?
It's not good.
It's running. Well, it does that when I. See, I don't run the heat of a night when I'm sleeping,
Yeah.
because I can't stand it when it's hot when I'm sleeping.
Right.
That's why I wake up with a runny nose too, probably.
Got our linkage on. We need to be right here. I should be able to just fire this thing right up. Maybe even slightly.
It's pretty heavy, Jeff. I'd say 20 pounds.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's good.
Yeah.
It's trying.
Not trying hard enough.
Yeah, it don't want to fire, does it?
Oh, here. There we go. There we go.
Maybe it's getting flooded out. I see it drip.
Oh, right where you took it off?
I don't know. Almost.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Seems if I could. Maybe I gotta give it a little bit more gas. These things can be weird.
Sensitive.
Yeah. Like the carbs gotta be just right.
I'm not here.
Try it again. It's wanting to. It's wanting to. Oh boy, okay.
Wish I could sneeze. On this, always on my left side nostril, there's something feels like a bug up in there. It makes me want to sneeze when I get.
Almost, man, just almost. This thing is starting to
Go out on you.
yeah.
Just went out on you. You got another one, I bet.
No,
No?
not that one. Alright, well. See, I don't have a primer solenoid. I think if we had the primer solenoid, it would, dang.
Did you hear that critter run around?
Yeah, there ain't no
You
critter
see a-
there,
see a
buddy.
frog on that, Harley?
I got you on live TV here. And you done. I'm glad it went that way, and hopefully, you know.
Hey.
What'd you eat last night? Well, I discovered there's no fuel coming out of the primer, and that's coming right off of the fuel baffle that goes to each carburetor's bowl. So there's nothing there. You know, he cranked it. There's nothing come out of here. There should be, like, if you pump up that fuel bowl, there should be fuel coming out of
Right,
here.
exactly, yeah. That's,
You know?
Yeah.
Go over there and pump that for me so I can get it on
I
video.
thought you were talking to yourself when I was back there. I see what you're doing now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
didn't
man,
know.
that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
See, oh,
Yeah, it's coming out.
it's coming through there.
Yeah.
But then why is it not
When they crank it over.
when you crank it over? So the pump is not pumping fuel then.
So it's a pump.
It's the pump. So either he's got the input. Well, no, they have to have the input right. And then the only thing is the output and the pulse. So you get the pulse from
So
the engine.
he was working on this before he brought it in?
Yeah, he tried to change the carburetors and change the fuel pump, and I think we got us a bad. Like, probably needs a new.
Now there's
Another
another
fuel pump.
There's
This is
another
ju-
one of these right here, right?
What?
One of these.
Oh, that's his tank. That's my
okay.
tank.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
see-
want
I
to
see.
eliminate that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it is pumping out of here. We just saw that, but it's not. The fuel pump's not pumping fuel into the fuel bowls. So pump that and see how does it. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the question is there any fuel in the bowls? Whoa, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get that all on me.
Right.
They get, yeah, right, you rhyme. That's funny. Yeah.
See,
Okay, so what I got to do next is I could do a mod on the. I'm gonna have to contact him because I can do a mod and put a double pumper on it because it needs a double pumper. But the
fuel pump.
yeah, but the only problem with it is like this is the location on it where that pump sits. See, it sits right here.
Yeah.
So that pump that I got, I'm not gonna unwrap it yet because I got it for sale. But anyway, it would sit here, but I still have to make some. I have to make some. I gotta modify it. I gotta make a bracket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which takes a little time to do, you know. But that's definitely, and that's probably the better thing to do because, like
Let him know what
like
to
if
do.
that fails, you know, that's your oiler. So then you're screwed. So this pump is designed, it's an oil pump, a VRO oil pump and a fuel pump. So this line should be the oil if I remember right. Or no. See, that's what weirds me out because this is where yeah, that's right. This is a line. This is like I believe almost 100%. This is a line for the oil side, and these electrics, they just monitor if there's oil present or not. If they're not,
it'll
then
shut down if it did.
yeah, it'll shut it down.
Right. I can see that.
Anyway, I like. Hey, if you're here, I'm teaching.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart on it. You know, I used to build the engines when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I built a '68 Camaro with a tunnel ram and 2 quads.
Oh, really?
They call on me to rebuild their quads. They're 4 barrels.
Well, if you know that, then
I used to.
Alright, we're gonna delete on this guy. Wow, this thing still is locking up. There it goes. We're gonna delete the VRO. Let's start this again. Alright, it's another one of those Amazon specials. And it's a brand new pump. VR. Alright, we got this VRO. This is a brand new special from you know who. Anyway, they struck again. So we're gonna delete on the VRO and he's gonna pre-mix. So we're gonna get rid of this pump, pop it off, and replace it. Thanks for watching all the way through. You're part of our awesome community. Love this video? Hit subscribe for more adventures. The best way to support us is at HawkeyeMarine.net. Shop outboard powerheads, lower units, and top quality boat parts. It fuels our content and keeps you on the water. Visit today. We'll see you next time.